Oh, tight, yeah. Blue, yellow, pink, whatever, man. Just keep bringing me that. Oh. Your reality, no.
We're gonna do what everyone's been saying I should have done for a long time. So first, we're gonna start out by cleaning the bed of this truck out, because I'll tell you why in a minute. Then we're gonna clean the interior. Then we're gonna power wash this whole thing. We're gonna get it up on jack stands, get the wheels and tires off. We're gonna get new tires for it. And then we're going to clean the inside further, clean the bottom of the bed out. And the reason we're cleaning the bed out, aside from, you know, being trashy, is we're gonna mount some batteries back here. And what we're gonna do, putting 2 batteries back here, wired to 24 volts, going to the new 24 volt starter we're gonna put on. There's gonna be 2 batteries under the hood that are gonna run all the electronics. So that way we don't fry the electrical system of this truck. The next thing I want to clear up is, in the very first video I said 98. I meant the date of which he got this truck, and you can see it's a 94 and the VIN number does match the truck. So what I meant, that's when he bought it. And the interesting thing about that is, see, it says 98. Look at how many miles it had on it when it was only 4 years old. Now the truck has 325,000 miles. Now, for the next thing, I've been reading everyone's comments, and I got a list I'm going to go over of tips or tricks and what have you, to try to get it running, and some other stuff like that. And yes, we're going to clean the engine bay too. I'm going to seal this back up a little bit and completely clean this, vacuum everything out, or wash it, then vacuum it, so we're not working on, you know, rat turds and stuff like we have been for the past, what, year and a half or something that we've been trying to get this truck going. I believe it will run. Now, how well it runs, who knows. But anyways, we got the dump trailer over here, got my gloves. We're gonna go ahead and clean out the back of this truck and move on to the inside. Alright, got the bed all cleaned out. It's actually in pretty good shape, believe it or not. There's still some paint left. Most of it, well, most of the stuff on the top, like this and this stuff, I threw in there, and that hood and the bumper. But this trailer was empty. There was just an unbelievable amount of stuff that was in the bottom of this thing. Mainly like moldy leaves, mud, limbs, some trash. It was bad. But we'll get the rest of this when we wash the truck. But next I say let's move into the interior and see if we can find some goodies in there. All right, I got everything parts wise out of it except the front drive shaft right back here. Actually got the original owner's manual still in the wrapper. That's pretty cool. This is all parts and tools that have been in there that I threw in there. This is all stuff that I've either taken off of this truck or was in the back. Got some original mats which don't go to this truck actually, even though they're blue. But you know they're not original because this truck has rubber floor and you didn't get mats. But strangely enough, we got a good collection of parts here, and I don't know what some of these are. So we'll start off by, we have 2 alternators, we have a really old new belt, we have the belt that I took off of it, we have the starter that came off of it, a starter that came out of another truck I bought, and then this one came with it. I believe this is actually a 6.2 diesel starter. Could be wrong, don't know. We have not 1, not 2, but 3 brand new power steering pumps. It's pretty crazy. I mean, this one's a little dirty, but it's still brand new. That one is like mint condition because it's still in the wrapper. This one was a little rust on the shaft, but you know, basically brand new. This, what was this? I'll look in here. That is a, the last one I had, the green one, was a NV 4500. That's what that was for. Okay, just did some quick Googling. This is actually a actuator valve, I mean, like it says on there, but it's for a pool. So don't know why that was in a box. With some 6.5 and 6.2 parts. That's pretty interesting. But I do know that these are a set of glow plugs for a 6.2 and 6.5. And then this for sure is for a 6.2 diesel. It's an injector. Could be for a 6.5 too. I'm not an expert on those, on either one. And this, as it turns out, is actually a fuel filter assembly, like a water separator for a, you know, Humvee or a military 6.2 truck. So if anyone needs one of those, or 2 glow plugs, or an injector, or any of these other parts, I will happily sell them quite cheap, and I will ship them to you. Update. So I'm in here just picking out the rest of the trash, just light stuff, putting them in bags, throwing it in the trailer, just finishing up for the day, you know. So I hop up in here like this, come up in here, and I'm digging through all this stuff, and wouldn't you know it, I don't know if you can see that right there or not, that's a snake skin. So I just I just removed myself from the truck, and we'll just leave that be for now, because I don't mess with snakes. If you remember a few months ago when there was a snake in one of the trucks here, shot holes into the side of the truck, snake hit the ground, holstered to the 9mm, grabbed a shotgun, started blasting at the snake, killed the snake. Yeah, flashbacks right there. That's what that is. All right, we're back again today working on the 6.5. Got the interior all cleaned out, and got it on jack stands today, actually last night. But we're gonna pull the wheels and tires off and start cleaning under the hood. we got this thing all cleaned up. It came out actually really nice. This fender and this cab corner are both flat, so they've definitely had some paint work done. I can see that actually now that I'm looking. So they didn't come out as good, and they're really stained by the mold because the paint quality wasn't as good. But as you can see on the original paint, it's actually still shiny, and you know, would actually take some wax or clear coat or whatever, you know. But we got all on the fender wells good. I did end up getting the roof, got the back window. There's not a straight panel on this truck. It's kind of sad. Got the interior drying out right now. I got the windows down. The doors and everything open so much better now that all the hinges and stuff are clean. I mean, look at that. Under the hood, we got this thing as clean as I could get it without using any cleaners or anything. But if you remember, up in this area it was really, really bad. It still had rat turds and stuff everywhere. So the majority of it's clean. There's no rat turds, no nest or anything anymore. All of that's been cleaned out. It's not all gunked up, so everything is pretty sanitary aside from some grease left over. So hopefully that satisfies y'all. But that's gonna do it for this part. And the next part, we're gonna go ahead and work on getting the new starter on, and get the battery cables all situated, get the batteries under the hood, the batteries in the bed, clean out the bed better because I didn't finish cleaning that out yet. We'll have the wheels and tires back on, and assuming this thing runs, you know, we'll go ahead and detail out the interior and finish cleaning up the exterior to make it, you know, a little bit nicer.